What's up, guys? Welcome to Among the Fence, my YouTube channel where I do music reviews. My name is Aaron, and if it's your first time seeing one of my videos, I'd like to welcome my channel where we just chill and talk about music and all the things that we love or hate. And if you got anything you want me to check out, new, old, album, EP, whatever, leave a comment below letting me know what it is, and I will get you squared away. But for today, it is time for New Music Friday, where we go over all of, or I guess some of the releases that came out for the week of October 29th. Dang, it's almost Halloween already. Jeez. I don't even have a costume yet. What am I going to wear trick-or-treating? This New Music Friday is pretty much jam-packed with nothing but EPs. Seems like every band that's coming out with the EP decided to release it this week, it seems like. But we do have some albums. The first one we're going to be talking about is Whitechapel's Kin. I'm predicting this one to be Deathcore Album of the Year, unless if Fit for an Autopsy releases their album this year, which hopefully they do. I don't know. I haven't checked on any dates or anything like that. But I don't even really know if you can consider this to be a full hardcore deathcore album, just because it's got tons and tons of different elements in it. I mean, they got a song that kind of sounds like Tool. They got songs that are super heavy still. So we don't really know which direction this album is going to go. I have a feeling it's going to be more experimental than The Valley was. It's going to have a lot more atmosphere, a lot more just different stuff other than deathcore in it, which also I think is going to make this album stand out quite a bit more in the deathcore community. Hopefully people don't completely hate it if it's not super heavy and just nothing but slaughter to prevail, or it's not as good as Whitechapel's old stuff. I feel like this is a band that's progressing very wisely, and they're maturing just very gracefully as they continue to just pump out amazing sounding music. Impending Doom is releasing their EP titled Hellbent. I gotta admit, I wasn't really a huge fan of their single that they released for it, Satanic Panic. I don't know. I feel like this EP is still gonna be really good, but Impending Doom is one of those bands where if I put on one of their albums, it's really hard for me to make it all the way through without taking a break and just pausing it, and they're just so heavy. And I listen to bands that are heavier, but for some reason, Impending Doom, the frequencies, just for me personally, the vocals, there's not really a whole lot of melody going on. And if it is, it isn't very prominent compared to just how heavy and bassy and low everything sounds, where I just, like, 5 songs into it, I just need a break. But that's kind of what I want from this band. I want them to be just so heavy to where, like, after I listen to one song, I'm like, you know what, maybe I just need to listen to something else before I go on to the next song. And Satanic Panic just didn't really do that for me. I mean, it has its heavy parts, but it's a little bit more catchy. Kind of more in the realm of metalcore than deathcore, I would say. But again, I feel like this album's I feel like that's just one song off the album, or EP. I feel like it's going to be pretty heavy all around, knowing the band. The band War of Ages is also releasing an EP titled Rhema, or Rhema. It is, I believe it's a Greek word meaning utterance or things said. And I like War of Ages, but I don't really love them, I guess you could say. It's like they have this mixture of 80s metal and hardcore instead of more of like a modern metal type of thing. It's kind of hard to describe. I'm not really just into their guitar solos. I'm not really into their guitar tone. I'm not into the vocals all that much. I don't dislike them, but like I said, I don't really love them. When I put on one of their albums or even like one of their songs, nothing really stands out to me all that much. I don't know. The best way how I could describe it is, instead of having a modern metal and metalcore, they have more like 80s style solo kind of like rock you like a hurricane kind of riffs mixed with hardcore stuff. And I don't know, it just doesn't really do it for me. Attack Attack is also releasing their new EP titled Long Time No See. I don't really expect a whole lot from this. I don't know if I'm going to review it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Their first single, All My Life, was pretty disappointing. Their use of synth mixed with metalcore or hardcore used to be very, I don't know, it used to be part of their charm, and it's kind of fallen away from that as they rely on synth a little bit too much, and they use just a different type of production, and some of the band members aren't even part of it anymore. To me, honestly, it feels more like a cash grab sort of thing that they're doing. Like, a lot of bands started to come back in 2020 during the pandemic. I mean, we had Breakdown of Sanity, We had I the Breather, which is now, I guess, just Breather. There's a lot of bands that made a return. And I feel like Attack Attack was one of the bands where it just wasn't right for them. It didn't have quite as an impact. People weren't quite as excited. It was more of like confusion because, I mean, Johnny Frank isn't in it. It's missing a lot of its key components that made Attack Attack really good in terms of songwriting and structure and just all around. So yeah, I don't expect a whole lot from this. If it's good, I will be very surprised. Mastodon's also released a new album titled Hush and Grim. I know you guys probably thought I forgot about it. If I'm going to be honest, I almost did. No idea what to expect from this album. I love Mastodon, but I haven't really digged any of their stuff after Crack the Sky, which is like one of my, I'd probably say it's in my top 10 favorite albums, or at least favorite kind of like progressive, sludgy metal album, which I didn't realize I had a category for that, but I guess I do. Yeah, like I expect Mastodon to, or I guess what I want from Mastodon is just to hear heavy, nasty, sludgy, nasty riffs that make you feel like you want to take a shower afterwards, with vocals that are not really that great sounding, if I'm going to be honest, but they just have great hooks in them. It's just like Quintessence off of Crack the Sky. It's just such an awkward sounding song. The main riff and the verse is kind of weird. The vocals are weird. The vocal cadence is weird. But then when the chorus comes in, it's just like, yeah, where's this going? And then it opens up and it becomes just very melodic sounding. It's got a fantastic hook. It's catchy, and then it goes right back into the verse. Like that's what I want from Mastodon. Instead, they've kind of taken more of a progressive approach. They cleaned their sound up a lot. Sure, they have some heavy riffs in there, but it's not like the main focal point of their song. They do a lot more like lead licky kind of stuff instead of just heavy power chords, which I get do become very boring and very one-dimensional after a while. But it's just, like I said, I don't know what to expect from this album. I hope it's good. But if it's anything like they've been progressing towards with their last couple albums as opposed to their earlier stuff, like Crack the Sky and anything before it, I don't think I'm going to be a huge fan of it. We also have albums from Black Veil Brian, Jerry Cantrell, who is from Alice in Chains, in case if anybody didn't know who that was. An album from Bad Wolves, and also Arcsphere is releasing their album, which I'm a huge fan of. I can't remember the name of the guy. Bald dude that plays the guitar. He has a YouTube channel where him and his girlfriend, or maybe wife, I don't know, him and his girlfriend play guitar and they learn different stuff. Absolutely entertaining stuff. If you don't know who they are, go check them out. Even though I don't remember the name, Dean Lamb, that's his name. Go check out Dean Lamb's YouTube channel. He's freaking awesome, super cool dude. We also got an EP from Boston Manor. A lot of tracks are coming out. Blue Shift, which is one of my favorite current upcoming bands, reminds me a lot of Era. Buried Alive, don't really know what to expect from them right now. Super intense, crazy technical death metal stuff, but their last couple releases I haven't been a huge fan of. We also have Enterprise Earth, again, phenomenal band. Underoath, Shadow of Intent, which also features Phil Bozeman. Kind of crazy how he's doing that, and he's also did his album on Whitechapel. Thornhill has been growing on me quite a bit. They released a new single. Their last album, I just recently started getting into them, and holy crap, it is so freaking good. And we also have a new single from Eminence, and also a new single from Cattle Decap, which I listened to it, and it just sounds like a straight up grindcore song. They're really doing some new stuff in that band, that's for sure. And that is it for New Music Friday. I'm sure I missed something. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff coming out this week, so leave a comment below letting me know what you're looking forward to coming out this week, and let me know what I should check out. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Leave a comment below while you're down there, letting me know what I should review next. If you want to help support me and my channel, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. That way you don't miss out on any of my future stuff. It just pops up on your phone. It helps you to help me to help you. And I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day or night whenever you happen to be watching this. And I will talk to you guys next time.
I was trying to keep me lying on. My parents said to save me. Years gone by, instead of running, ignoring every Straight to